Okay, students, how you doing? I'm going to go over quickly how we can check up on our Google Classroom. So we're home, we're not in school this day, and we're doing our online work. So the first thing we have to do is we have to, of course, go to Google. I go to Google, and I sign on. I make sure I'm on the right email account. Make sure when you open this up, it says your schools at nyc.gov or students at nyc.gov. Your student email. Next, you're going to go over here to this little checkerboard pattern here. You're going to click on that. You're going to see a whole bunch of stuff, but the only one that's important is towards the bottom. You're going to see Google Classroom. Now, you're signed up for your Google classes. You put everything in, you will be fine. You will click on your Google Classrooms. What's going to come up is a bunch of classes. Now, these are going to be all your classes. Now, depending on what day, you'll have to pick specific classes. And I'm going to say for this day, I'm going to go into Miss Bilodeau's and Miss Bassetti's geometry class because I'm supposed to meet with them on this day. So I'm going to click on their page and it takes me right here. I am right now on what we call the stream. The stream is all the latest news on this site. So the most recent work that has been assigned is on the top. The most recent messages that the teacher has put out is on the top. So everything here is the most important. This stuff, I'm looking at this as all certain the same date. I know this is the work that's due right now. That's the stuff that was put up today. Now, if I want to go back and look at some older work, I can go all the way down here. And as I keep going down, the work is getting older and older and older. All the way down, and when you stop, you've reached the first assignment that was ever given in this class. Okay, so you can go all the way back to the first day. The teacher will have that work still there for you. So maybe if you had to make up a past assignment or your teacher asked you to make up a past assignment, it's right there. Now all the way up here is the newest work. So I'm going to put the newest work in. I'm going to check in. I'm going to do my work. I'm going to read my teacher if they have any posts for me, any things they might have to do. Classwork is all there and stuff like that. So I'm going to find an assignment, an older one. I'm going to click on a final review. And I'm going to go here. So here is the assignment that, let's say, we have for the day. It's got a title. It's got a date. It's got a value, how much it's worth. It has a due date when it's due. Okay? This tells me I haven't handed it in yet. It's missing. So I look there. I'm going to read the directions. I read the directions. I want to know what the teacher wants me to do. Be careful. Ask questions, you know. You can always email your teacher and say, well, how do I do this? You have the directions. Here, below the directions, are going to be some files that your teacher has from you. They could be worksheets. They could be videos. They could be Google Forms. There could be a whole bunch of things you could do here. So I want you to check on these and click on these. Click on all of them that you need to do. If you have a question, you have a comment sheet down here, you can ask a question. Over here, I have your work, and I has add or create. Now, if I want to add something, I could add a file. And I could just click any file and click on it and add it to my thing. I'm going to pretend I have this thing I want to add. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to add my homework. I'm going to insert it. And now, I'm going to add a file. Hold on. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to add my file. I'm going to upload it. Drag it in here, bring it on. I have another video for how to do that. It's going to upload. Now, after you do that, don't just leave it there, because your teacher is not going to know whether or not you completed this. So you click on Turn In. Once it's turned in, then they know you got it. Okay, so you turn it in, it's submitted, and your teacher has the work. All right, guys, have a good one. I will talk to you later.